Hey, everybody. This is a quick chat. So, how did your weekend go? Did it go as you had expected? Did you have energy enough to do the things that you really wanted to do? This is building on what we've talked about before. And I see that we have Ella. Hey, Ella. Welcome to Empowered Living. I'm Priscilla, and I'm happy that you're here. If you would, go ahead and smash that button for me. Let me know that you are hearing me. Let me know that you can see me clearly. And we'll just talk about a few things about what we can do to make sure that we have prepared our body for the next 7 days. Monday to not 7 days, but the next 5 days. The next 5 working days for most people. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. So tell me where you're watching from and what are you going to do next week, starting tomorrow? Tell me, what did you do this weekend to fuel your body, to energize yourself so that you could feel like the energized bunny? Let me know what you've done. And while you're thinking about what you want me to know by typing it in the chat, I'm going to tell you a few things that I did. Many of you know that my grandbabies came. They're gone now, but they were amazing. One is 3 and the other one is 1. I have stairs, so I had to be extremely careful that the one that is 1 years old didn't try to come upstairs by herself. However, I can assure you that was her, I want to do this. If her older brother, that is 3, wanted to come upstairs, of course she did too. And when you have kids around, baby children, small children, it is important that you are attentive and that you are alert. And I can say that I can check both of those boxes. I was attentive and I was alert, and I was a great grandma. Here's the thing. My grandchildren are 3 and 2. The grandma is 72. So did they push me to the limit with my energy level? Of course they did. You went to the golf. Very good. The Gulf Shores. Fantastic. Now, my son lived maybe 8 years in Alabama. It gets really hot in Alabama as well. Now he lives in North Carolina, but for a long time, he did live in Alabama. But I'm glad you did something at the Gulf Shores. Did that energize you? Did that energize you while you were at that particular place in Alabama? And what exactly did you do? Maybe one thing that you really enjoyed while you were there. And Bailey, tell me, what are you doing? What did you do? Okay, let's see. That's Ella. That's Ella that went to the Gulf Stream. You went with your parents, I think. I think you went with your parents. We had a long conversation yesterday, Ella. I truly enjoyed speaking with you. And I know that you are 11 years of age. I know that your dad has hunting knives. I think that's something that I remember. So I'm really happy to hear that. Hey, Filippo. Welcome to my live today. What did you do for the weekend, Filippo? And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you ever so much for joining me. As I said, the thing that I did yesterday was to interact with my 2 grandbabies. One is 3 and one is 3 and the other one is 1. So there's 2 years between them, and I'm so grateful for my grandchildren. And Filippo says that he's good, and I'm good too. How is the family, Filippo? I hope the family is doing well. And thank you so much for joining me on today's live. If you have not hit the thumbs up button, please hit the thumbs up button. That's important. Why is hitting the thumbs up button important? It lets the algorithm know that I am doing a live and people are interacting with me on the live. So that's important that you all will do that. So thank you so much. I met Ella Reed yesterday for the very first time. She's so sweet and so nice. And she told me about her dad, and he has a shop. Now, Ella Reed, did you mention to your dad about going live on YouTube and sharing information about how to use a knife in a good and safe way? Did you do that? If you haven't, I will probably ask you again and again and again. Did you ask your dad about going live on YouTube? Even if he decides not to go live on YouTube, that's okay. But at least you will have mentioned that to him. So, Philip, are you able to hear me okay? Is my voice loud enough? Someone said to me yesterday or asked, why are you yelling? I get very excited about being online, and I tend to raise my voice, not in a manner that I want to offend anyone, but I just want to express myself with enthusiasm and that sort of thing. All right, so this is what I did with my day of relaxation. I played with the grandchildren and being able to go outside. It was about 72 degrees, very warm, very nice. And we had a great time throwing balls, kicking up dust and dirt. And then later on in the evening, we played with blocks, toy cars, and ate lunch, ate dinner. And after that, well, it was time to go to bed. Okay, so Philip is still here. So, Philip, what did you do yesterday? Yesterday would have been Saturday. What did you do Saturday? And Ellery, what did you do Saturday as well? If everyone that is here, please hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you're here and you are getting something from what I'm talking about. And I want to remind you all, if you don't have your water, drink some water. Water is nourishment for the soul. You'll need this. You need water for survival. You want to make sure that you have supple skin that you can just lift up like so. If your skin is tough and dry, if you can, you need to drink water. And Ella asks, what state do you guys live in? Ella, I live in the state of North Carolina. I live in North Carolina. Have you heard of North Carolina, Ella? Have you been to North Carolina? North Carolina is a southern state. It's on the East Coast. And Filippo says, it's raining. Oh, it's raining a lot. Oh my goodness. I hope that too much rain will not have a bad effect on your gardening. And how is your gardening coming along, Filippo? How is your gardening coming along? I think the last time you were working on the garden, or you were working on the garden and you were working on your house. I can't remember if you were working on both or if you were just working on one. Let me know in the chat if you were working on both or if you were just working on one. Also, the few people that are here in the chat, if you can send up an emoji of sorts, this also triggers the algorithm so that YouTube will know that we're actively engaged on the channel. It doesn't matter which type of emoji you send up, just send up something occasionally, and that will actually help with getting more people in here. And if you're trying to build your YouTube channel, you'll have more opportunities to interact with those individuals and perhaps visit their channel and they will visit yours. All right. So if you would send up an emoji, send up a heart, and I'm going to learn more about the bots. Filippo, do you know anything about how that bot works? And my understanding is that it will occasionally post something like, be sure to give a thumbs up or something like that. So if you could do that for me, tell me how that bot works. If you know, that would be fantastic. If you don't know, that's okay too. I really wanted to pop on and just say good morning to everyone, to let everyone know that I am live, to let everyone know that in order to build your channel, do some of the things that you see other YouTubers doing, such as myself. Come online live frequently with some frequency, interact with the audience, let them know that you value and appreciate them. That way, they will show love and appreciation for you as well in return. Tomorrow will be Monday, and on Monday, I will perhaps go to the gym and do a workout. I may videotape myself doing a workout. I'm not really sure, but I know that I will probably go to the gym and walk at least 3 or 4 miles. I'll do that in the morning. On on Tuesday, I'm going to go to my gardening club. I really love my gardening club. In the garden club, it is a group of people who are learning what to plant in their garden. We're learning how to plant what we want in our garden. We are also learning about different plants that grow well together. Now, Filippo, I know that you have a garden and you are planting or have planted some things. What are some things that grow well in the garden? And Ellery, do you like gardening? Do you do anything in the garden? Do you like going outside and digging in the dirt, planting seeds? Maybe your grandma, your grandpa, or some other relative does that sort of thing. Do you enjoy being outdoors in the garden? Ella, I'm curious. Do you cook sometimes for your family? Do you get to cook for your family sometimes? I know, Philippa, you probably will cook for your family sometimes, give the wifey a little break. Give her a little break. And what is a favorite food, Filippo, for you to cook? Philippa, what is a favorite food of yours to cook? My favorite food, I would say, is spaghetti, but now I'm eating a healthier version of spaghetti. I forget what the name of the pasta is, and I use turkey instead of ground beef. And I'm really happy that I've made that change as well for my digestion. I am encouraging everyone to be sure that you're getting in your water. Your water is important. And I want to harp on this over and over and over again. Please be sure to drink your water. Ella, how much water do you drink in one day? Philip, how much water have you drank today? Philip, I asked you a different question. How much water have you drank today? I'm waiting for your answers. I think I've drank one bottle and I have just this much more left before this will be 40 fluid ounces of water. I've done very well. Okay. So Ella says that she lives in the West Plains, which is in Missouri. Um, you've drank 1 quart. Okay, that's good. That's good. I know that the temperature is rather hot, perhaps where you are, Philippa. So you need to consume a lot of water. This may send you to the bathroom, but getting that water in your body is extremely important. It's important for your brain cells. It helps you to think clearly. It's good for your eyes. Somehow that water translates to fluid that gets there. So be sure to get that water in. And Ellery says both. I'm going to ask you all again just to send up just one more emoji of sorts if you know where they are. And if you don't know where they are, don't worry about it. I'm going to, we live, or I've been to West Plains many times, fish the mountain home. Yes, I remember you love fishing. Are you allowed to cook at your house? Does your parent let you cook dinner sometimes, Ellery? Do they allow you to cook? Does your parents allow you to cook? All right, I'm going to see if I can do a quick poll. Create a poll. Do you enjoy cooking? Yes or no? Okay, that's my poll that I'm putting out there. Do you enjoy cooking? Yes or no? For me, it is going to be a yes. It is going to be a yes for me. I enjoy cooking. Do you like knives? Of course I do. Because most of the things that I cook, I have to chop it up. Chop, 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 chop. I chop onions. I chop chives. I chop lettuce. I chop spaghetti. Well, I don't chop the spaghetti. I just break the spaghetti. But yes, I use very sharp knives as a matter of fact. The knives are very sharp that I use. And I'm very careful with my knives. What about you, Ella? Are your knives short, long, or both? Are your knives short, long, or both? Okay, we have someone else that came in, and that is going to be, hey, Guitar. It has been a minute since I have seen you. Thank you so much for stopping in today. How are things on your side of town? And what are you doing for next week? The topic for today was let's talk before Monday comes. Did you prepare yourself for this upcoming week? What did you do to relax and just have a leisurely, enjoyable weekend? What did you do? And I love you too. Thanks for showing up. I'm having to tilt my screen now because I couldn't see what you had written. But thanks so much for showing up. And for those of you who have not yet given me a thumbs up, please do so. Keep those emojis coming. And what the emojis does is allow YouTube to recognize that I am live on YouTube, and they will send more people to the live stream. You're 58. Well, you're still a young one because I will be 73 this year. At the moment, I'm 72, and I say 72 years young because what it does for me is to reflect on the experiences that I have, the anticipation of what is to come. So I'm young in that area of growing into my growth, my maturity with age and grace. 73 is the best number. I like that number. And that's my goal. My goal for this year is to reach 73. And let's see. Ellery says D for cutlery and collectibles. Now, I don't have collectible knives. Most of the knives that I have came from, if not all of them, Ellery came from places like Walmart, or before my mother passed, she had good knives, but I don't know where they were from. And I have some of her knives. They're good, solid, strong knives as well, with wooden handles, with maybe like a screw or a nail of sorts to hold the handle on. And Ellery says, we're open on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but closed Saturday and Sunday. Fantastic. So for those of you who don't know, Ella has, well, it's not Ella, but it's her father, has his own knife store, and maybe it's a specialty type of knives. I hope that he will decide to go on YouTube so that I can see the types of knives that he has. And we'll see. We'll see what goes with that. If I'll order some knives, I don't know, because I do have a drawer full of knives. They may not be professional grade, but they do exactly what I need them to do. They do exactly what I need them to do. But thank you so much. But keep talking about your knives. And maybe that is something that instead of your dad talking about the knives, if you are allowed to handle knives, you can demonstrate safety features of a knife. I'm not really sure. But I'm really excited that you guys are showing up for me. When you show up for me, you're showing up for yourself. If you have not met anyone in the chat, please continue to say hello and interact with them. Many of us are doing the same thing. We are growing our channel. We're growing our channel, and the best way to grow our channel is to find someone who can help to keep us encouraged by going to our channel, watching a few minutes of a video, commenting on that video. You don't have to ask the individual to subscribe. The individual will already know that everyone can use a subscriber. Once they go to your channel and see what it is that you're doing, they will perhaps subscribe to you. The guitar professional asked Ella, have you guys ever fished at the Norfolk Dam? Okay. And Ella says, yeah, our campers down there. So they actually have a true camper. I learned something from, if anyone knows the YouTuber Down the Road. Down the Road had a device that you put on the ground, and it works and serves as a pit. I've never heard of that or had never seen that before. What about you, Ellery? Have you seen a pit that you can place on the ground, and somehow with that octane gas tank, it fuels the container that's on the ground for the fire? I thought that was amazing. I'm going to consider getting one of those for my son for Christmas, for my son and his wife for Christmas. And they can use it when they are even outside in their backyard. They have two kids, the one that's 3 and the youngest is 1. They would love, I think, to be in a safer environment and watch the fire and maybe cook marshmallows or something like that. The guitar man says, I camped at Burning Man in August, 8 nights in the Black Rock Desert. Whoa, turned 58 there. Well, isn't that something? That will be a memory that you can hold in your heart, in your head for a lifetime, because you have something that you can attach it to. You have short videos from the Norfolk campground. Why don't you, Guitar Man, place your link in this chat. Ella, you can do the same. Philip, place your link in this chat so that those of you who want to connect, maybe others will connect back with you. And if you need subscribers, you'll get more subscribers perhaps If even if no one subscribes, if you're going to do as I'm suggesting, you will gain some watched hours. So many of us need watched hours more than we need subscribers. I don't necessarily know what your situation might be, but I will tell you for my channel to grow and reach truly monetization status, I need to have more watched hours. I need to have more watched hours. And coming online live, as I have found, is going to make the difference. So go ahead and place your channel link. And Ellery says, I'm 11 years old and I can get up on a ski. On one ski? What? My goodness. So at what age did you first start skiing? What age did you first start skiing? Ella, what age did you first start to ski? And Ella also says that she stayed right next to Hand Cove. Hand Cove. All right. So Guitar Professional, be sure to post your YouTube link in the chat so others can go to it. And I'm going to go over there now and speak about it for just a moment and tell people what I see as a guitar professional. And I remember telling you that my son plays the guitar and he has a banjo actually that he's teaching my son, my grandson, how to play the banjo. So if you like to listen to guitar music, nice music, please go over there to the Guitar Professional and see what he's about. Yeah, that would be so fantastic. Very fantastic. And 4 months ago, I'm looking at perhaps a patio of sorts, and it's full of snow. And that is for the guitar man. Okay, so with your fishing gear, you made your own spinners? Wow. I thought you used fish. I thought you used worms. That may be something totally different. I don't know. But I thought people used worms. I am so excited that you all showed up for me today. Thank you so much for doing that. It warms my heart to see people showing up. I will be here tomorrow as well. Okay, so trout and salmon love spinners. What is this fish that I really enjoy eating? They call them bottom feeders. What is that fish called? The best bait is the fake trout eggs. The best food bait is fake trout eggs. Carp. I don't think it's carp. Salt and pepper catfish. Salt and pepper catfish. That is my favorite. That is my favorite fish. May not be the best. Salt and pepper. That is my favorite fish. And with that, I love to eat a baked sweet potato. A baked sweet potato with that. It is so totally good. And okay, catfish eat everything, not just bottom feeders. Yeah, I think that's what I've heard. They eat everything. Do you like catfish? Guitar Professional, do you like catfish? Do you like catfish at all? All right. I love catfish. Okay, good. I do too. So, guys, I want to say thank you for joining me this morning for this quick, short chit chat about what did you do to prepare for the weekend. What did you do during this weekend to prepare for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I hope everybody will have a wonderful 5-day week starting tomorrow, if today is Sunday for you. And I hope to catch you on another live. And please continue to follow me, make a comment on any video that you watch, and I would very much appreciate it. And Guitar says, I love catfish. I fish um, in the Mississippi a lot for them. And he is also saying goodbye. So thank you so much for showing up today, Philip. Thank you so much for showing up today. Um, Guitar Professional. And thank you so much for showing up today, Ellery. Until my next live, I'm Priscilla. Bye for now.